Authorities are beginning the drag operation right now to see what sonar has picked up as a large object in this canal that is in Patterson, California, very close to Modesto, very close to where little Juliani was allegedly kidnapped by Jose Rodriguez. Witnesses say they believe they saw that car go into the canal 45 minutes after this little boy was taken. I want to go out to Dr. Radha Mikulaneni, Doctor of Internal Medicine, joining us tonight from Washington, D.C. If, in fact, tonight this operation would conclude that this little boy is in one of these vehicles, how preserved is a body when it is in water and for relatively a short period of time?
Well, the bottom line is that the fact that the water is cold and the timing of the last several days means that the bodies were probably fairly well preserved relative to decomposition on the land. But decomposition probably has already started. In general, you can say that decomposition probably takes a bit double the time in the water than it does on the land. That being said, some changes in the bodies are still going to be present, such as maceration of the skin and swelling. It's almost certain, though, that these two people would not have survived.
All right. To the lawyers, Joey Jackson, defense attorney out of New York, and John Manuelian, defense attorney, coming to us from Los Angeles. Joey Jackson, let's look at the facts here. If this little boy is found in the vehicle that sonar has spotted and is being dragged right now, there's not going to be a prosecution unless Jose Rodriguez is not in the vehicle. Isn't that a possibility?
Well, let's say this, Gene. Let's hope for the best. I give certainly the police department a lot of credit for what they're doing. The mother is strong. So, you know what, Gene, at the end of the day, that you could look at kidnapping, you could look at reckless endangerment. Let's hope that there are charges leveled against him, because that would mean that he's alive and well, and that would also mean that the boy is safe, hopefully. And so, therefore, as a defense attorney, you never advocate for charges, but I have to tell you, Gene, if ever there was a case to advocate, tonight would be it, because it would mean he would be alive and well.
Oh, so right. John Manuelian, defense lawyer, you know, we're all watching this drag operation as it's going on right now outside of Modesto. Divers in the canal. We don't want him to find anything. And I don't think we should foreclose the fact that they may be on land, that they may be survivable. What does that man need to do tonight if he has this little boy?
Well, I would recommend that he contact the authorities. I contact a lawyer, have the lawyer be the liaison to getting back Juliani Cardenas to his mom. And then the lawyer should start working on negotiating with the authorities for possibly a lesser sentence because of his cooperation. So Mr. Rodriguez, if he's listening to this program, it would be in his best interest to do that now than make matters worse.
Or just drop him off somewhere. Leave him outside a convenience store where people are going to walk, or outside of a hospital door. Do that. Do that tonight. Patricia Saunders, clinical psychologist, coming to us from New York. What is Tabitha Cardenas going through tonight? Because she is having to live and listen and wonder if this latest vehicle found through sonar could have her little boy.
Well, she's obviously poised between hope and terror, and she is a strong lady. Just the fact that she can be on this show is a form of her taking action. She knows Jose Rodriguez. We don't. We can speculate. And I would think that when she said his motives could have been he just wanted Juliani, because maybe he felt that was the only person in the world that he loved or was with him as he was cutting off his ties from work and so forth, or revenge. I would put my money on his attachment to Juliani to hope that he's not dead.
All right. Very good thought, actually. To Tabitha Cardenas, you actually are going to have a baby yourself in a couple of months, and this is Jose's child, right?
Yes, that's correct.
When did you break up with him, and what was the argument, or I think you've described it as abuse, that happened to you on that final night?
He had pushed me and he choked me, and this was like a little bit over 6 months ago, and that's why I left him.
Are you concerned for violence that could be done toward your son, since you have seen violence from him yourself?
No, because he's never done this to my son. He has hit me in front of my son, but he's never done anything to hurt him.
All right. To Lakeisha in Indiana. Hi, Lakeisha.
Hi. Yeah, my prayers go out to the mother. Stay strong, and everybody is praying for you around the world. I know how you feel. But I have several questions to ask tonight, Jean. Her earlier comment was that he didn't have no money to keep running with her son. Do he have family that he can get money from, or family out of state where he can get money from, or even wired to him? And then my next question was, I wanted to know if they put it out an Amber Alert so everybody can know that the little boy is missing.
Yes, an Amber Alert has been issued in California. Lakeisha, it's a great question. He does have family. They could give him cash, you're right, but then you have people harboring a criminal. And now, to tonight's CNN heroes.